Hi, and welcome to Dishin with the Pozerycki Arpino Realty team. I'm Linda Arpino.
And I'm Bill Pozerycki, and not only do we have a passion for real estate, but also for cooking.
So we want to bring some of our favorite dishes from our kitchen to yours, with some being savory, sweet, and maybe a cocktail or two.
And watch as we also host special guests from time to time. We hope you enjoy this episode and get to try it in your own kitchen too. Lamb chops, or lamb lollipops as they're known. Definitely a favorite appetizer of mine, and definitely a fan favorite and a must-have when we tailgate. My name is Bill Pozerycki of the Pozerycki Arpino Realty team, and welcome to another episode of Dishing with the Pozerycki Arpino Realty team. Today, like I said, I'm going to make you my recipe of lamb lollipops. What I got first was a rack of lamb right out of Costco. So hashtag Costco, kudos to Costco. As you can see, I'll bring it over. It's pretty much French cut already, so they saved you a lot of time. What you do have to do, though, is take off this layer of fat, and right below it, which is what's called the silver skin, you need to take off that as well, because that gets chewy. It doesn't break down when you cook it on the grill. It's not hard to do. You need to just start with a good knife. Just slide your knife right under that fat, cut through the silver skin, and we'll get started on that. Just slide your knife right in, and it starts to come off nice and easy. As long as you have a sharp knife, and as long as you're cutting away from yourself, you'll be fine. It takes you just a couple of minutes to do it. Okay, that wasn't so hard, was it? You can see now that we have that silver skin is gone, that layer of fat is gone. It's nice to have a little bit of fat up here. That's fine. That will render off when you cook on the grill. The next thing to do is to separate each one of the chops. And if you look, it's kind of hard to see, but you'll see knuckles on each one of these. Okay, a couple of them. What you want to do is just go right in between the knuckle on each one, and it will come right off. And you'll start to cut each chop off. So you'll start to pull them off just like that. So we're going to roll through the rest of these. Okay, so now that all the cutting is done, out of that rack of lamb, which was just over 1.5 pounds, we got 8 lamb chops, or 8 lamb lollipops. And the next thing we're going to do is add our ingredients. The ingredients that I like to use, and you can do whatever you want. Some people just want to use a little bit of garlic and salt and pepper. Lamb is great. You don't want to over season it. What you one time told me, which is good advice. So what I like to use is a tablespoon of garlic, a tablespoon of sage, a tablespoon of rosemary, half a tablespoon of thyme, and then a 1/4 tablespoon of coarse salt and ground pepper. So I'm going to mix those up right now. So this is my my tablespoon of chopped garlic, which I did. This is all fresh, so all the ingredients are fresh here. The sage, tablespoon. Rosemary, again, 1 tablespoon. Half of the thyme. So if my wife was here, she'd be singing that, rosemary and thyme. And the 1/4 tablespoon of salt and pepper. And then just to get it to stick together so we can rub it on there, I'll use just about a full tablespoon of, I like to use avocado oil. You can use avocado oil or any other oil that will take the high heat. Don't use just regular olive oil, because that will start to break down actually on the high heat and create some toxins. So we'll get about half a tablespoon of that. Put that in, mix that all up. And I'll show you the consistency a little bit here. That's all we're trying to do, is just to get it so when we rub it on all of that, it sticks nicely. And then however you want to do it, you can brush it on if you want to be dainty, or you can just do what I like to do. So just take each lamb chop, grab your fresh herbs, garlic, salt, and pepper, rub it on there, And again, you can use any type of spice that you want. Run it all the way up that bone there as well. So these are all done up nicely. And let me lay these out and show you how they look. Okay, so we have all our ingredients on there, laid out. I'll show you that. And then what I like to do personally is I like to prep everything the day before I'm gonna cook. So do all that prepping, put all the ingredients on there, and then I'll put it in a big plastic bag and then put it in the fridge overnight. And then the next day come on and cook it on the grill. That way everything gets to kind of settle in there. We get all those nice herbs and spices get to infuse, and it really brings out the nice flavor. So let's put all these in the bag, and I will see you in 24 hours. Okay, welcome back, and welcome to my backyard, my little oasis. So I have since taken the lamb out of the refrigerator, and it's been resting for about an hour at room temperature. You want your meat, your lamb, whatever you're really cooking, to be at room temperature, so it will cook a little more truer on the grill. You don't want to put something cold right from the fridge right on the grill. My grill is up the temperature at 500, so it's going to cook right around that 450 to 500 for the duration. My rule of thumb on a lamb like this, and I'll show you the thickness of them. They're various size, but they're not that thick. So you can see how they are. 2 minutes a side, that's it. So 2 minutes on each side, let it rest for 5 minutes, and then they should be a perfect medium rare. So let's get started with our first 2 minutes aside. Two minutes. Two minutes. Two minutes. That was 2 minutes. Take them off. I'm gonna tent them and let them rest for 5 more minutes. See you in 5 minutes. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. So I'm gonna uncover this, cut into it, and we'll see how we did. And you can see we got a nice medium rare. Might be hard to see on the camera here, but it's nicely done, medium rare. So most of these are going to be about a medium rare. The thinner ones will be a little bit more on the medium side, obviously. And that's how I do my lamb. So love to see how you do it, or have comments in the threads on what you thought my process was about. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll see more videos of us doing other cooking things, as well as things around town, events that you can do within the community. We just finished one on all outdoor seating in Chelmsford. We're going to do Westford next, and other community events. So once again, thank you for watching, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.